we signed up for this? I guess you're right. What's the worst that can happen if you mess with the space-time continuum? A planet with a face!
As a follow-up to LEGO's Marvel Avengers and the original LEGO Marvel Superheroes, this is better in almost every way. It's funnier, there are locations aplenty to explore, and even more characters to play with. It's basically a love letter to Marvel wrapped up in the best LEGO game yet. While technical issues, overly long and simplistic boss battles, and some unfocused locations dampen the final product somewhat, this is a definitive version of Marvel's heroes, taking the best comedic sensibilities from the MCU and meshing them with LEGO's unique brand of humour. While the story only really serves as a roundabout way to bring the locations together, and Kang isn't around as much as you'd like, it's tons of fun to see characters who rarely interact reluctantly team up. Alternate versions of Spider-Man will crop up, as will part MCU, part comic book counterpart variations of other heroes. There's over 150 heroes out there, and half the fun is in the little quips they make in each other's company. It seems to have taken its best cues from MCU's recent successes in comedy, as well as the flamboyant silver age of comics. As for the gameplay, it's still all very LEGO. While aimed more towards the little ones, there are a few slightly more complex puzzles this time around, but it still boils down to smash everything and put together something that will clear a path through to the next obstacle. This simple sensibility though, unfortunately, also translates to bosses. While it is undeniably cool to go against some of Marvel's biggest bads, most just turn out to be feverish button mashes. Even more frustratingly, most bosses run for a couple of minutes just too long by retreating into invincible states and sending more minions at you. The end result is a bit of a chaotic mess, and something that is more disappointing to see when everything from cutscenes to Easter eggs you spot out of the corner of your eye are lavished with such attention and care. No matter the flaws though, if you're a Marvel fan then you owe it to yourself to play this. TT Games has approached this sequel with the right frame of mind. There's so much extra content and yet it rarely feels like it's been tacked on. Levels are more vertical now, encouraging exploration, and there are lists upon lists of side missions for you to get stuck into. The game may try to funnel you down the story path, but you can still choose to tackle the 11 side bosses to be found in Chronopolis, as well as just mess around with a ragtag team of your favourite heroes and villains. Fancy taking the Quinjet for a spin with Kingpin across ancient Egypt? Sure, go nuts! LEGO games invariably have a reputation for being a bit samey. While LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 doesn't completely buck that trend, it's undoubtedly a confident, swaggering step in the right direction. There are so many ideas hurtling in from so many different directions that it can create the illusion of being a tad overwhelming. But the game, like LEGO's trademark bricks, fits together snugly. Just don't step on it. So overall, we're giving LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 4 stars. Let us know what you thought of the game in the comments below, hit the links on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle for more gaming news, reviews, guides, tips and more from us here at Games Radar Plus.